And this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone which seeth the Son, and believeth on him, may have everlasting life. I'll raise him up on the last day. So you must see and you must believe.
Allah, Allah Akbar, Allah hadir, Allah hadir, Allah hadir, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, semakin jelas, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah hadir, Allah hadir, Allah hadir, Allahu Akbar.
By the way, that one is 100% real, undeniably real. I told you there's a tempest and all that comes from the word. The second Ezra's and all that destroys the enemies with the blast. I've shown you all that. I'll show it to you again in a sec, actually. Go up here, look for sure. See that right there, that blast? I did this yesterday. Yep. Now I go on to show a lot about the scriptures. It's right before it happened. And now I'll show you the scriptures that basically relate to it right afterward.
Speculating here, but something. Are you seeing this? It seems like it's a blast of some laser plasmic ray. Not exactly sure. Just let's watch the uncut right now.
So it's off the car alarms, all that. Now I go into the scripture later. Second Ezra's. Turned his countenance and looked, and all things trembled that were seen under him. That's when I predicted that earthquake. I predicted another earthquake today. Because I did a little bit more earlier. And I did more, but I just didn't post about it because it's just a little bit. I was just letting y'all know I'm doing a little bit each day. But these little bits are actually scaling up huge. So we ended up with a 6.0 they downgraded in California. And that's because it's 5.0s everywhere. Look at this, everywhere. So you watch the 7s, watch the 11s. We have over double digit 5.0 earthquakes. And we got 6.0 nobody's talking about in Japan. All on the same day. Double digits, man. And all these 5.0s, look, right? Because I did a little bit on that day. And then we ended up with an 8.0. Remember? I predicted that. That's what the video I was just showing you was about. Not like I'm intentionally shaking the planet. It's just a part of it. It's a side effect. See, yesterday was a 10. A small bit earlier. Oh, stuff happens. Because it's a small bit, but it's already at such a scale, a small bit is really exponential to a really high degree. But I'm slower to exponentially increase it now, so I'm only doing a little bit technically compared to what I was doing before to get to that scale. But at such a scale, things go, I can only scale it up at a slower pace. So that earthquake, and then a lot of stuff on the 10th, like double digits on that day as well. I've been kind of scaling things up this whole time. You know, like it really kicked up on the 7th, but you can see it's like double digits pretty much every day since the 7th. The 7th when it started, really. See? Ooh. Before that, it really wasn't that much. Like the 6th, not too much. The 5th, it's a lot, but you can see the scale up. 5th is still so much. Right, let me see what I did. I know I was doing stuff a lot lately. Yeah, Juggernaut level. I had a feeling there was something there. And even broke what happened with this guy. Somebody else had it, but nobody else could find it. So I broke it down, what happened with that story. And then, so the fifth has some stuff going on, a lot coming, and then the summer. And then I took a few days, wasn't really doing much. Boom, a lot more. But it was already continuing. So I predicted all that like usual. And the flares was like 20 flares in like one day. Look at all these flares. See it? A lot of flares in one day. Not alone, it's been going on for a while now. Told you, move away from the Ring of Fire. Tonga is the Ring of Fire, so is California. You get away from it. And they made this very difficult to find. Turn this down. I was pausing for a second. They made this very difficult to find. This part about what I just showed you about, you have to see and believe, and that's the will of the Father. He who sent God, Jesus Christ, and it's the will of Him that sent me, that everyone which seeth the Son. I'm not sure if he's talking about the Son of Man or the Son of God. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the Son of God Himself, because it's multiple references to Himself, meaning the one that people need to believe in, the one that it's all about. And then the Father, the Son of Man, me, I get my glory through Jesus. By people glorifying Jesus, it glorifies me, because I already showed you I'm too deep for people. You can only really see me kind of in the daytime, and that's what you're seeing. And I'm trying to show you it's important to be able to see it. Like, everybody can see it from one end of heaven to the other. And He was saying from this day forth, you'll be able to see. Like, it's a lot of this kind of seeing thing, but if you look it up, people don't even know this is a part of salvation. I even given the book. I say you have to see and believe, save, Bible, and then from here on, I even put that in there. I added that. This one right now, this first one right here you're looking at, doesn't have that in it right there. From here on, you'll see. I'm adding that in here to see if they'll understand that. They still don't even see that. But you will see me, and will live because I live. And you will see me. See? Again in John. Wow, amazing. You see? And you will see me. You will live because I live. On that day, you will know that I am in the Father. See? Because it's talking about me explaining this shit. And the fruition of all this. That's why Jesus was the messenger to show and do things. That's why He said that no man could do, including the Son of Man, a man, Why Jesus made God, I'm like the Holy Spirit. I share my spirit with everybody, right? That's why He said the moment that He met John, His spirit was already doing it. Like, I'll show you. Go back to chapter 1. And He said, verily unto him. He saith unto him, very verily, verily, I saith unto you, hereafter ye shall see heaven open. Now heaven is open from that day forth, you see. Most people couldn't see what's going on in heaven. People see these angelic things in the clouds all the time and just kind of take it for granted. You'll see heaven open and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man. But all this other stuff talking about how you'll see God at the right hand in the clouds of glory. See? Son of Man. Jesus said, I am. And you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of power and coming with clouds of heaven. And the clouds of heaven, see? In glory. And the right hand of power coming in clouds of glory. It's glory, man. I don't know why they ain't putting glory. Must be one of these newer translations. Comes in his glory in Matthew. When the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, and he will sit on the glorious throne. I've shown you all this stuff. I just showed you other people getting footage of it. Like, let me go to those earlier versions that I got. Dramatic music here. I've already shown you a lot of the fleets, but I want you to see it in the clouds a little bit more. I've done a lot, yes. I want you to start. Sprites, fleets. I guess I'll go through the fleets. I haven't shown this one in a while. People are like, oh, that's Jesus that I showed you in that footage at the beginning. Oh, why didn't we see his angels and stuff? I've been showing y'all the angels. That's the important part. Like, people don't understand the angels are the stars and stuff that have been multiplied and amplified. They were powering up even back then, but people just didn't like get good enough footage to really notice it. There's one guy was like, oh, that's Starlink, and then they powered up and he was like, oh, that's not Starlink. They're powering up, and you see them going all different directions and stuff. You just zoomed in so long. There you go, it zoomed out. Now you can see that one powering up. It was powered up. That's probably an earlier amplifier. But I didn't have anything specifically made to amplify. I think some are naturally doing it because my power goes through time, just like the Holy Spirit. So I can see things I'm gonna do ahead of time in heaven a lot of time. There's a lot of them, like all that stuff in the background is more of them. They literally are the firmament. And then it's funny because people say there's not no history of concave Earth, you know, with the heaven above us, suspended on nothing, just like Earth. But in Greek mythology, in history, you know, this guy called Atlas, I need to change my name to that, who holds at the firmament, he holds at heaven, he holds at the sky itself. And it's like, I postulate, is there more at night or at day? You see all this stuff in the background? The more of them in the day or the night. And then the sprites going boom, boom, boom. This is what they sound like when they're rumbling. Listen to That's too heavy for y'all, man. It's too heavy for me, but not too heavy for my spirit. Jesus Christ. I kick their ass to him, man. Always have, always will, until I get my power when I go up. I still get my power right now. Might have been symbolic. The heavens will always show what's going on ahead of time. I did a forensics on this. It's actually a very big object right in front of us behind that mist. It's that light source right there. Middle of the screen. It goes on for a very long time. People postulated that these weather phenomenon are basically like a cover story for the battle going on. That's them banging up against the firm, that banging sound, that real bassy. Did you hear them bang constantly in the background? Like thunder is not that quick. It sounds like almost sounds like a bell. That's how quick they're hitting. The vibrational frequency of a bell. They're hitting probably a good 100 times a second. You can't even hear it all if you're not careful. Could be as slow as probably 20 per second. But it goes on for a long time. It's a long rumble. And yeah. Was talking to the sun. Oh yeah, this one. This is why I was bending light. It's pretty fun. I remember calling it out. I was like, this is it, man. This is like, that's the throne. What? Can't you see them above the sun? Like,
Don't be a little surprised.
you see, I said, if that ain't the throne, I'd be a little surprised. Man, God give me a gift, man. That's like some real good gifts, you know, straight up. Way more up in those clouds than you are understanding. And I'm gonna do the forensics on that Jesus footage, and then if you don't believe in that, you can believe in what you see with me, because it's guaranteed. Because this is real. Like, you see the video, and nothing funny happening, but you can see the shapes once you.
Don't be a little surprised.
See, I said it again. I was basically not the throne. I'd be a little surprised. Throne when I see it, I know. So let me get to the other part. Watch how I bend it. It's a light bending. Like, I didn't even know I was doing it. I was just like, I knew the sun was talking to me, but I didn't know I was bending the camera like that. And I didn't know who was right above me right there, along with the angels and stuff. It was actually Ra, the sky god, and yeah, right there. You can see it clear as day right there. You see him? Like the bird and then the throne. It's like this, and then the angels ascending and descending upon me. You see all those angels going up? There's actually some more below. And I'll show you in the forensics of this. And it's like these like things in the sun that are even more angels ascending and descending. That's why the beam comes directly at me. I've shown you this in my past, where there's like everything's dark, and you would think it's like a sun glare, right? And then a car goes right in front of it and blocks it. Goes right in front of it and fucking blocks it, bro. That was the one where I show you I was real cool. What is that? It's this one. I show it real clear in the beginning, and then I extend upon it. You see? Look at it's sitting there, bro. They even got the sharp sickle. Look at that. They even got the sharp sickle on the left. You see in that zoomed in? And there's those two orbs. One a little greater, one a little lesser poles, you know? Like, the two witnesses, man. The two with the sharp sickle, man, like, that judge the world, you know? The good people to heaven, the bad people to their judgment. And then you notice that bird god right next to him on the right being their guardian. You see, I create these guys as angels. You know, it's for my benefit, you know, I do it for my purpose, you know. Now, I believe that person that got hit with that direct strike was a stalker, because I told them to attack the stalker. So I don't like stalkers, they're too numerous. Look what's behind the clouds. You see that figure right there? It's like some kind of figure, and they're all got eyes all over. You wouldn't see that behind the cloud, though. It's like this big, giant fucking fortress up there, but all these eyes all over everything in the clouds. And there's the angels ascending and descending. You can see them right there, right below the magnifying thing. They're ascending and descending right upon me. That's why it makes everything else look like darkness. Like I'm telling you, that's what it was like. And that one day, like when I showed the footage, I could go to it right now. Like it's like way back in my playlist, so I'll go for it though, so y'all can see. Like, just kind of get this together for y'all, so you can see and believe. You see, this is what I do. That's what I'm here for, bro. Let me get you to understand, see it, really see it, see it, understand it, overstand it. Like, you know, I'm trying to get y'all to be more like, you know, me, you know. Just trying to be like getting y'all to witness properly, you know, like in the true power of God. Look at those angels up there. You can even see the cross inside the fortress. Until it gets down to the fortress, bro. Like it used to be so obvious you could see them without me using the for instance. Like the cross is like, that's like an inner ward right there. That red dot, you can't really see it that well because of the fucking, excuse me. You can see a humanoid guy right above the red dot though. But like it's actually a cross and all this stuff in there. You see the bird right there again, and all these eyes all over that. That's behind the cloud. Like that's the light itself. These angels are a part of the light of God. They are literally a part of the light of God. And that's why it says you'll only see them and the people I'm powering up of heaven and ascending and then descending upon me in the daytime. It's like you're only going to see it because the sun is opening in heaven. So you start to see things you wouldn't normally see. Look at that, clear as day. It's like looking like Jack and the Beanstalk over there. All his eyes, and you can clearly see the throne. You're going to clearly see it. It's really the only thing you need to see, bro. Like, there's a lot more to it. You know, I've explained a lot. There's a lot more stuff you wouldn't even believe in. Like, you saw that? That's the outline of a throne right there, bro. That's like, it's literally, like, that's the bottom of the sun. Literally, the outline of a fucking throne. It goes on and on. And, niggas be thinking I make this shit up, bro. Like, second is, they can only see him in the daytime. Too deep for him. Five. Too deep. Only, see? And it said on the meme, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea, even so can no man upon the earth see my son, or those that be with him, but in the daytime. But in the daytime. That's the only time. Only time you're gonna see them. And those are the people I'm powering up. Powering them up like I showed you right here. In the 7 days, I told you watch the 7s, right? And 11s, that's where this quake and all this stuff just happened, right? The rose and wind of the sea, see? And behold, below that man watch strong thousands of heaven. Where he turns countless things tremble, you see? It's like this interdimensional war going on as well. Getting y'all to really see and believe. And this is like a third or fourth eye. They look like little pimples right there, you see? That's the fourth one. And then this is like the ultimate eye that I didn't even know was supposed to be there. Like that's the ultimate one. It's supposed to be right there. I thought that was from the many times I got jumped. It might be. You can see a face right there too. Because this is just heaven within me, bro. Like, and what I was trying to show you is my eye. That's like a third pupil, you see? And then my regular pupil, and then that reflective. They say humans, they wonder why humans don't have a what is it, third eyelid? That's when you have an inner eyelid, like on the inner parts of your eye. Mine is like a mind's eye reflection. It seems to be always in the inner part of my eye, like a cat's third eyelid, but it's transparent. but also I get this mind's eye that reflects the opposite side of what I'm looking at. So that's why it's on the right. I'm looking to the left on camera, but it appears on my right. It's my mind's eye. You can do that right now. Poke on the right side of your eye. It appears on your left as this rainbow and condensing power of God. And like it's like a type of meditation to do this because you're seeing with your real eye. Because they know you see things upside down, but your mind's eye flips the right side up again. And it's like this fractal kaleidoscope stuff that's got to do with my name and all this stuff. But you think it's blue right there, right? But it's really red. I'm gonna show you why. It's fire. That's why I went to the firmament. And then the other one sees it as fire this whole time. It's nice. Just so you see, so you can believe, you know. Notice these don't get no thumbs down. You know? This is a real shit, you know, like people respect real shit, you know? Like, I'm looking at it in forensics trying to show you it's not fake. This is me looking like sunburn, bro. It's like walking the firmament, man. See? No changes, no nothing. That's what the other camera was looking at me like. I want to look that video for y'all right now, actually, to show you the actual video footage. And again, the fourth eye up there. Third eye is much more prominent down there. And it's like all these other eyes. Like the angel is covered in eyes, remember that? Trying to get y'all to see and believe tonight, that was all. Because that's the will of the Father, you know? And again, the burning and stuff like that, sees it very much like that. And here I'm gonna show you the eyes be single, the whole body be full of light type of thing. Those in the anime at the same time. This is it right here, pretty much. I'm gonna show you what it started out looking like. I was really just trying to show you that inner reflective eye that I had, and I was using light to show the reflection. But then it made my eyes look like fire, and then like showed these things, and my forehead made it look like lamb's horns or something like that. Kind of sitting there too long, so yeah, right there. You see it. But when you're got a lot of light around you, it'll make you like your eyes singling, your whole body full of light. See that eye starting to form? Like right in the middle of my face, see, and then now it fully forms right there. It was appearing more and more as I was getting deeper into that image. Yeah, it's really crazy stuff, yeah. And see if I can get to some of this earlier stuff I want to show y'all. It was like some UFO watching me train, and then this is like the beginning of time and stuff. Like you should really look at that, but this video is already long, so trying to get y'all to see the Messiah though. Like I literally like kind of restarted things. They try to just call it the end, but it's really the beginning and end, like a new cycle. And that's what like our inner world looks like if you cover your eyes and like with your palms. You'll get the whole thing reversed, and it's kind of like dreaming. You'll see all this fractal stuff, and then like you can move it around, but it's really the same thing, and it makes you realize you're not really in a world, like the world's inside of you, and kind of awareness thing. Oh yeah, like this is how you know things are fake too. Like they had outlines and stuff. I'm gonna show you that some more in a little while, because I'm gonna show you that Jesus footage you just saw, or angelic footage you just saw, is not fake, and that's when I call it the end of time. And it was like mirrored in the anime again, like usual. And there's a lot more stuff going on. Like, why was I going back here to show? That's something I wanted to show. Oh yeah, the firmament walking footage. Like, I want to like give y'all that. I haven't showed that in a long time. Some light bender stuff, like this is the whole footage of this compilation. Because I know I put it in the compilation. I'm pretty sure. No, it's not there. Not yet. I was like bending the light around me, changing it and stuff like that. And I told y'all the skies were green. Dude saw the skies were green in that one video. I probably should pause this real quick. I got even better. I found the actual video. It's one of these two. It was literally like right when I was looking at the drone footage, I ended up doing it. That's an imagination, bro. Like I have video of this shit in here somewhere. Like, hopefully they didn't delete this video yet. If they deleted it, it's not my fault. Like I had it up. They were, oh shit. So lucky this is still up. The first ever to send Emerald Rainbow drone, as I predicted. Am I gonna actually show it or am I just talking? Talking a lot. Yeah, I want y'all to see it, but I think I deleted it though, like just to get back at y'all. I was mad. Yeah, I was trying to show the comparison between the throne and what happened with me. Yeah, it's a long video. It's very unlikely, you know. Could be the one before it though that has more of the footages. But right here you can see it on the right side of the eye again. I'm trying to find. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff I had kept through. Like I was Hero Evolved, rank 1. I was like, had no deaths at that. I mean, no losses at that point. But yeah, this is from my earlier videos I wanted to show you. Second Sun, all kinds of stuff in there. But you'll see how this is when the sun is talking to me. You see that beam? The car goes right in front of you. You see it? Like everything else like darkness, like, but there's like this beam of light coming at me from the sun. The car went right in front of me, bro. And then this is Second Sun. I'll show him third eye there, yeah. Second Sun right here, yeah, here we go. Don't freak out when you see this, by the way. I'm real deal, like getting real tonight. And then they turned the sky dark to hide it. I've been doing this, bro. Great signs and all this stuff that, you know, add glory to me. And then this train, not this train, but this UFO is watching me while I train. And this is when they sabotaged my page or whatever, my old page. Like they got rid of all the, they stopped me from getting any new views or whatever. Wow. You see, they deleted 2 million views at the same time. I'll go back and fix this. How did I get that? Damn it. Right here. You see how it flatlines on the top one and then the other one goes down at the same day? That's what they did. That's how scared they were. And it was actually years before this. It was a couple years before this when it happened. It wasn't in 2018. And this is me doing the training, and then the UFO watched me train. That was creating the power. So when I create powers, the heavens will declare it, you know. Let me slow it down for you so you. I was doing everything like half speed. I mean, I had doubled it up just so you can see. Nah, this is actually more than double. This is more than double, I can tell. Yeah, this is way more. This is like quad. So this is like right now it's like double speed. You saw that thing popped up though? Watch how it disappeared. You see how it disappeared? As soon as I, like, in between those two, and then watch it reappear. That's why I sped it up. I want y'all to catch on to UFO. I mean, for obvious reasons. Like, I was already creating a fleet back then, bro. You see how it turned? It literally just turned, bro. It was facing away and then it turned. It gets really obvious when I run. Like, I couldn't do no moves because I'm not getting hit, man. I'm not letting nobody hit me, man. It wouldn't hit me in real life, I'll tell you that. I'm just too fast, bro. Like, the moment I think they're about to attack, I'll hit them before they even attack. And after that, it's just over. After I hit them one time, it's all fixed. I was just doing moves. You see how the UFO disappeared again? But watch it reappear. It's gonna turn. There were no clouds. If that's the case, why aren't other stars becoming invisible? And that's an extremely bright one. It's like the moon. And then watch, boom. I run and it turns with me. It's following me, and then I come back and it comes with me. You see? Watch. Boom. Follows me. Both ways. As you see, this ain't bullshit, right? Let me show you what fake stuff looks like, and then I'm going to show you what real stuff looks like. Let's go through that NASA stuff. Dude, the NASA shit is so fake looking. What is this shit at? It's not too high, yeah. Oh, it's way back here, huh? Not a lot of stuff, that's all I can say. Literally water pouring upside down. Look at that. Pouring upside down. I want to check that out. I just like debunking NASA because they're an absolute joke. But look how fake this is. Look at that. That's how you can tell something's fake. Remember that. That's how you can tell something's fake. Look at that. I don't bullshit, bro. Clear fucking outlines on this shit. Doesn't even look real at all. That's fake. That's fake shit, right? I'm gonna show you real. Absolutely real, this one, right? Let's see. You're gonna see the guy today.
Allah hadir. Allah hadir. Allah hadir. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, semakin jelas. Semakin jelas. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah hadir. Allah.
You got God doing this kind of shit and people still don't get it, bro. And he literally pops up again. This one, I'm not 100% sure this one's real. This one looks like it might have been inspired by the other one that really is real. Because some of the things about this one don't look that real. But, like, it looks real, but there's evidence that it might be someone that might not be real. But that first one, absolutely real. People are so quick to doubt this shit, bro. It's so funny to me. And this is screenshots I took from it. I'll open it again for you, just so you don't think it's anything funny. Gotta go to recents. And this is the first one I took of it. Go through the magnifier, see, perfectly done. This is like nothing. No outlines. No outlines, bro. None. That first one, absolutely perfect. You see? And this is with the arrow all the way up. You can't see no outlines. None. Doesn't matter how high I put it, no outlines. The outlines are in the clouds, if anything. But that's normal at this high of a... Let me turn this down. What's out here? This is normal at this level of distortion, because we put the JPEG quality down to 1. You see, like real low, and the actual image of this angelic figure up here that the Bible said you would see in the clouds from that day forward. Jesus said from that day forward, you're going to see angels ascending and descending upon who? All these angels I've shown you. I mean, it's just the Son of Man. The Son of Man has multiple forms. Like Jesus is one, I'm one, I'm trying to blaspheme or I guess I'm the Holy Spirit, and I'm taking from what Jesus' power is and I'm amplifying it. But I'm really the Father more than anything. That's why I'm alone. I alone was sealed to the end of time and all that type of stuff. That's why he was like, when the Son of Man comes, will he find any faith? There's a lot more to it. I'm the Son of Man. He's the Son of God. Big difference. You see, there's absolutely nothing fake about this, dude. Like, absolutely nothing. I can't even hear the song anymore. It's just so low. Trying to look a little more. So yeah, this is absolutely real. Like this, doesn't get any much more real than this. Right? As far as I'm concerned. Second one though, I'll show you the difference. That's at level of 2. Level of 1, you don't see anything at all. Like, I see someone in the clouds though. There's another figure in the clouds now. I can see clearly right next to him. The bird guy again. You see right here? Over right next to him, on the left, is like this bird-looking figure. That bird guy again. Looks like dark right there. That's absolutely real. And yeah, so took another picture of that one. So you can see again, nothing wrong with it. No outlines, no nothing funny. Still an object next to it, whatever it is. Nothing with the error even all the way up. I see something in the cloud more than anything. Nothing with him. Looks like another figure next to him in that cloud again. Kind of like a bird. Did nothing. Standing out bad to me. That light below him looks interesting. Like that green light down here. It's like an angel or something right there. Interesting. Literally in the clouds in this one too. Big difference from the second one. Outside of it. Literally nothing right there, even with a level 2. Absolutely nothing fake looking about this, man. Absolutely nothing fake about it. Like, I'll show you something that looks fake. I already showed you the NASA one. It's even worse than what I'm about to show you. Like, let me go to this other picture. You see, it's natural looking for the most part. That's why I'm actually showing it to you, because I think it's real. But there's a little bit of boxiness around the clouds. And there's clouds that you can't even see there. Wow, I just realized that. I thought those were clouds, but I can't even see them without the furnaces. Wow, that makes me think it's real though. It wouldn't be that detailed unless there's something there I just can't see. Oh, now I can see it. Clear as day. But that could be something that's made to crop it. You see, this is what makes me think it's fake. Clear outline. But I think it's real because look at this in here. That's not an artificial image. This, whatever the fuck this is right here, even if they cropped it in, it's real. I can guarantee you, it is real. You don't get that kind of detail in it without it being real. I think this is some kind of hidden object that it's like stemming from. But at the same time, this is very likely. This could be that this is not real. This is something that they took and put in here. But it looks real to me. Not as bad as the nasty shit. especially right here. The NASA stuff had an outline right here. This doesn't. Doesn't have anything. Sweep doesn't show anything. The NASA stuff again, it was showing stuff. This actually has light too. This is real light. It was illuminating. Remember, it was showing light. It's real light. The question is, now that you see, are you going to believe? That's the question. That first one, I can guarantee you can believe in. The second one, it's up to you. Yeah, I mean, I know who I am. And that's why Jesus was like, you never seen the image, you never seen the shape of the Father or the one He sent Him. And you just haven't seen it. Even though you've seen Him, Jesus Christ, you haven't seen the Father. It's two different. A little too different. That strikes me as real. Like I said, I'm not seeing the outline still. See a little bit up here, but it's really normal looking, kind of. Nothing like that NASA bullshit. Putting off light. People are so quick to doubt, man. It makes it so easy for the devil, man. Remember that. This is what fake shit looks like. You see these clear outlines? Did you see that once, another one? No. You can see it looks like CGI, too. Now that you've seen, are you going to believe? I think that's pretty much that for that video. Good night.